Thank you, Chairman, Ranking Member Cummings, members of the committee, for the chance to be here before you today. I've served on this independent commission since April 2010. During that time, I've come to better appreciate the reputation the NRC has historically enjoyed as a competent regulator and a leader in nuclear safety, not only in the United States, but also in the international community. The reputation can be attributed to the employees of the NRC, who have shown dedication to the safety mission and the NRC's organizational values of integrity, service, openness, commitment, cooperation, excellence, and respect. For decades, these values have served as a guide for the operations of the NRC staff as well as for the Commission. These values have also historically fostered an open and collaborative workplace that brings out the best regulatory and technical judgments of the NRC staff without undue influence or pressure. Unfortunately, we find ourselves today in an environment where those historical values have been compromised and the agency's reputation placed at great risk. Left uncorrected, this trend damages the ability of the NRC staff and the Commission to carry out its nuclear safety mission for this country. I have over 30 years of service to this country. As a Rickover-era nuclear-trained submarine officer, I served on 6 submarines. I commanded a nuclear attack submarine for 3 years, had subsequent command of an attack submarine squadron of 8 submarines. I've been personally accountable to the United States government and the White House, the Department of Defense, for ensuring the safety of nuclear-powered warships. I take great pride in that service and in my own decision-making with respect to those principles that best ensure reactor safety. After retiring from the Navy in 2002, I worked upstairs at the House Armed Services Committee as a counsel with oversight responsibility for atomic energy activities at the Department of Energy. Subsequent to that, I spent 2 years as a senior official at the Department of Energy, now with NRC. With significant experience in leadership positions dealing with nuclear oversight, whether it be nuclear weapons or nuclear power, I can honestly say to this committee that I have never seen an environment where the highest level of the organization does not reflect the values shared by the whole. Along with the 3 of my Commissioner colleagues who signed the letter on October 13th, who took the same oath to, quote, well and faithfully discharge the duties, unquote, of our office, I refused to be silent while damage was being done to the NRC's work environment. It is important to comment briefly on what I will label as an unprecedented action, the 4 of us writing a letter to the White House. That's the letter that this committee received last Thursday evening. This letter is not about politics. It is signed by 2 Democratic and 2 Republican members of this commission. I regret that that letter has been portrayed by many in Congress over the last 3 or 4 days as being politically motivated. I assure this committee it is not. It is not about Yucca Mountain. It is not about other policy disagreements. It is not about internal conflict between commissioners, though that is one element of our concerns. With great respect for the White House, I must take strong exception to White House Chief of Staff Daley's letter from Monday night that I believe mischaracterized the situation at the Commission. What is this letter about? This letter is about management actions that have significantly eroded the prized, open, and collaborative work environment of the NRC, our nation's nuclear safety agency. These actions have served to prevent the Commission from being fully informed of the NRC staff's views and recommendations. It is about behavior that, if exhibited by one of our NRC's regulated licensees, would be subject to investigation and potential enforcement action for a chilled work environment. It is about bullying and intimidating behavior towards NRC career staff that should not and cannot be tolerated. In light of our unanimous agreement that these actions cannot continue, the 4 of us fulfilled our oath of office and took what we viewed as appropriate action and wrote the White House. That letter clearly states our grave concerns. I appreciate this committee's oversight role. I look forward to your questions.
Thank you. Commissioner?